Welcome to another episode of Four Kings Podcast. We're going to jump right on into it. No delays because we've already been delayed. If this is your first time rocking with us, like, comment, subscribe, share, tell a friend to tell a friend. Man, it's been a hell of a week. It's been a hell of a journey thus far. 2023 has brought a lot of teaching moments, learning lessons, life lessons, and those are the gems that we try to pass out every week. So if you do not tune in, you need to start tuning in. The things that we like to discuss are the things that it may not exactly fit exactly in your life, but if you listen to most of what we say, somewhere down the line, they'd be able to fit or be able to help somebody that you know. So I don't want to come from a very preachy place. I don't really typically use the Bible, because everybody ain't into the Bible like that. So I like to come from a place of logic and common sense. Ray Bud, he might hit you with that Bible sometime, though. That
was real, man.
That's my boy Ray Bud, though. It's your boy C-Mac. Jamie's not here tonight. We do appreciate Cinnamon J for coming and blessing us. Check out you doing the most podcast, my bad. And Kellen couldn't be here tonight, but we're going to try and get that shit worked out. We have audio technical difficulties. We're having camera technical difficulties. So it's a lot when, you do everything and you still got to do more. So we working through that. So be patient with us, bear with us. We getting it together. And if you want to call in and talk about anything at any given time, hey, the number's on the bottom of the ticker. Apple, Spotify, Google, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, we there. And if you see a reel come down your timeline, share that motherfucker.
Share it. Like, it don't cost you nothing to tap your finger on the screen. You do it for the butt naked bitches all the time. Why you trying to do it for me, man?
Dog, you said a mouthful without saying a mouthful, bro. Y'all will, and that's the one thing I can say about us men. We'll share a whole bunch of naked bitches and the half naked women and stuff like that.
Groups and all that.
Sending it to the group chat, all that.
The podcast.
But as soon as we saying something about getting your life together and holding you accountable as a man, he's saying something, but I'ma like it. I'ma like it, but I ain't gonna follow. If it come up again, I'ma like it, but I'm just saying. I don't know. I don't know what to say, bro. But the one thing that I can talk to is that I've had a lot of meaningful conversations over the past week. I said last week, this is the time of the year that you really need to start checking in on your loved ones, people you haven't tapped in with for a minute, because, stuff is happening all the time. People are passing. I had my grandfather's funeral last month. I had my frat brother's father's funeral about a week before that, something like that. And then now I got to go to my best friend's grandmother's funeral. So again, tap in with your loved ones, the people you ain't checked in on a while. Just, hey, how you doing? Hope everything's all right. It's getting to that point of the year. I found out one of my classmates killed themselves, committed suicide.
College or high school?
High school. Mm-hmm. Yeah, somebody from the West. And again, you don't know what people are going through. It was a guy, condolences to his family. And the one thing that I always say, mental health is real. And as men, we don't fuck around with it. When we make that decision, we check out. It's very rare as men that we try to attempt suicide and are unsuccessful. We pick a definite way that we gonna go out. So, I
know people sometimes have mental issues, and that'll be the reason why they end up following through with what they're trying to do. But it's always so much more that you can live for. Even if you don't want to live for yourself, it has to be something else that you would want to live for, man. I just don't think taking your life is the decision that needs to be made, especially you know, some people, I know I tell people all the time, you never make a decision when you're in a fucked up place. Or like if you stressed out or something like don't make no major decisions when you already not in a good place. Because, I mean, of course, you're not going to make that decision thinking. So, like, it's just like, never make decisions when you're in you're in a desperate position. Never make a decision when you're in a desperate position. Because I be telling, like, the guys that work for me sometimes, like, how much you want to do this job for? They give me a price. Now, the price is going to vary depending on what they need at the moment in time. It's like, don't do that, because if you just charging the lowest price just so you can get the job, when it comes down to finishing it, the quality ain't gonna be by shit, because you really didn't want to do it for what you getting paid for.
Right.
And now you mad, but it ain't my fault or the customer's fault that you said yeah to the motherfucking job. But you was doing it in a desperate situation. Damn, I just need the money. I'm just gonna grab what I can get right now. Now you mad at yourself.
Played yourself. But I mean, I really don't know what to say, but condolences to his family.
Definitely.
And
see, that's the people that get hit the hardest when you do something like that. Because a lot of times the family's gonna be the one that's gonna take the blame, or in their mind, they're gonna be blaming themselves, thinking, okay, it was something I could have did.
You know, whenever somebody does commit suicide, it really does mess up the family, or it messes with the family, if you will, because what'll happen is people will start to try and think back, well, damn, was this an outcry? Did I miss
When I talked to him this time, did he say, like, man, look,
yeah.
I've had conversations with somebody, they didn't take themselves out, but they died a few hours after I talked to them. Crazy thing about COVID, matter of fact, I had just talked to him. He had just got out the hospital, one of my partners. And so he called me, he's like, man, I feel much better now, man. Probably in a couple of days I'll be back working. I said, all right, well, I'm going to go in there and holler at my daughter, and I'll give you a call back. I did not call her back that evening. The next morning when I woke up, it was on social media that my boy was dead.
Damn.
So after that, it's like, man, I know I'm bad with calling and all that stuff, so I try to do a lot. I try to do better with it now, but I running around being busy all the time, which to me sometimes not even an excuse. I drive a lot, so that's when most of the time I can take time. I call, check on my partners that I ain't heard from and stuff like that. Try to do better with that, because for me that one was like, damn, man. I was like, when was the last person he talked to? And then to wake up and find out he is. This is one of my partners I used to talk to just about every day.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn. Jamie say it leaves a lot of unanswered questions. Right. So, you know, we had to start off acknowledging that, because I couldn't move without giving that the proper attention that it needed. So what I will say is this. We always talk about the dynamics of a relationship. And one of the things that in conversation over the past week, I was talking to somebody and I was like, look, as a partner, a spouse, it's not your mate's job to make you happy. Happiness is a personal choice. And so what you really got to understand is that if you aren't happy, that's something that you need to fix. The only thing that your spouse or your mate can do, or partner, they can only add to your happiness. They can't, that's it. So if you're already in a fucked up situation and you need help, again, say something, because people ain't mind readers. Whoever it is said damn right. Yeah, we right. I don't know. Whatever. I know it's a delay, so I don't know where you right came from. You know, true. All right. So that takes us into the other thing that I did. Hey, fellas, there's got to be this. I know that ain't Reno. There's got to be a female that said, "Hey, fellas." Let me see. Oh, it's Kat. What's up, Kat? The the other thing I was gonna say, I watched the Joe Budden podcast with the Tyrese episode.
Yeah,
and
I watched some of it.
His ex-wife had made a post or something about it, and I kind of just, didn't really listen to what she was saying. It made me want to go see what he was saying. And he talked about the whole TGT. He talked about, the relationship. He talked about coming up in the business and how he looks at things. And what was so fucked up about the relationship with him and Samantha, right? Tyrese and Samantha, is that he cheated on the other women that he was with. He didn't cheat on this one. He prayed for this one. He did all of that. And when he
still burn out on me,
man.
Sir, man, sometimes women turn these niggas into the toxic niggas that they are, but it's vice versa. Some of these niggas turn these women into that too.
True.
So,
like, if you're not ready to, if you meet a woman and she tells you, like, she honestly takes that time to try to vet, she tells you what she's about, and, in your mind, you like, yeah, that's cool. And the only thing you want to do is dick her down. You're going to damage that woman. Don't do it. Don't do it. And women too. If you know that, good morning, King, Grand Rising King, all that. And he's this
nigga ego so much to where this nigga think he's a superstar.
Well, I wouldn't even say it's stroking his ego so much that he's a superstar, but again, because men can be honest too. Hey, look, and a lot of men will be like, just like Ray Bud, I used to tell him, look, I ain't trying to do no relationship.
You gonna have fun.
And again, and they mind, okay, and thinking they can change you. And
I'm telling you exactly what it is. I have no intentions on being your forever.
Exactly.
But I'm gonna be a great moment.
So let's see. So Jamie was saying his ex-wife just in her feelings because she just admitted she was wrong.
And he ain't going for it.
Yeah. And the one thing that I can take away from Tyrese though is that I heard it in that song that he was hurt. But he really got to drive, I think the more, and he said it himself, the more he talks about it, the better and easier it becomes. He's allowing that hurt to be released. But certain songs that he's working on the album, he can't even finish the album this year. It'll be out next year.
Yeah, I heard him say that because he was saying it's too hard for him to get through it with all those emotions and some of the songs that he's singing. Which, hey man, you got to get it out one way or another. But you don't want to hold that like that either. That could be dangerous.
Well, just like that song he did, Shame, on it a couple albums ago, he said he had already had the song done before the relationship ended, and it took him so long to record the song because of the sheer emotions that he was going through while he was. And I get it. When you are an artist, when you connected with what you do,
it's gonna come out.
It's gonna come out. Like when I used to write, it would take me a while to thoroughly process everything and get it out and then revise it. And, even now, if I pick up something that I wrote years ago, it takes me back to that place and I can feel that same emotion when I wrote that.
Mm.
And so it's the same experience when a lot of these R&B singers and rappers and whoever and poets, they write these things. So, I will say that he tried his best to make that relationship work. And unfortunately, she admitted to it. He felt like he had been conned the whole time because he said she wasn't about the money and all of this, that, and the third.
Now you want $20,000 a month?
And this is exactly the shit that I was talking to last week when Cinnamon was here, right? And I was like, women have the innate ability to be able to come up off of a man when they're no longer with him. But men can't do that. Men don't have that. And I'm not gonna say we can't do that. We choose not to do that.
Say Kevin Federline came up.
K-Fit, no, he came up for a minute and then he rolled out into the sunset. He ain't really bothering nobody.
In the smart way. I ain't gonna come out here and throw it in your face. It's crazy. I just want my kids to be safe. Pay me.
Jamie said, just like Keisha Cole, she make good music when she hurt versus when she happy. You damn right.
Shit. Mary J. Blige got your best music from Mary when she was on that shit getting beat up. Unfortunately.
Good morning, gorgeous. That's what she was trying to tell herself. I'm just saying.
Amen.
So, but yeah, man, I mean, I don't have any, I think Tyrese is a great person. He's a Capricorn. So, I mean, hey, we're gonna represent, you know? But, and I feel like everything that he does, he tries to be the best version of himself. He tries to be positive. They even talked about the beef he had with The Rock. And he said, yeah, The Rock probably would have whooped my ass. That boy got muscles in his feet.
He kept it real with himself. Shit, ain't nothing wrong with that. You know, sometimes you have situations where you be like, I beat that nigga ass. You have situations like, I'm gonna have to shoot that nigga.
For real.
You know what it is before you got to say, hey, he just kept it real with himself.
You're gonna have to shoot The Rock.
I just think the thing with his ex-wife or whatever, though, you just coming out of nowhere, just now you want to apologize like everything just finna go back to what it was. Like, that's crazy to me.
Well, I'm like this when it comes to his ex-wife, right? She finally owned up to, you know, the reason of why they broke up.
Bunch of bullshit.
But she still capitalized off of being married to Tyrese. Her social media following wasn't shit before she got with him.
It wasn't shit until after she ran off a divorce. And that's when everybody got curious. It's kind of like Gary Owen, his ex-wife.
Yeah, and I still want to know kind of what the fuck was going on. But again,
he ain't really said it.
But
women, man said he hadn't been happy for a long time.
And women get into the bag when they no longer with you. It's mind-boggling. Go out and create own TV shows and endorsements and writing books. Bruh.
I hope you capitalize. They should be like, go and get your bread. Just stay out my pockets.
But that don't ever happen. They want to get your pockets and then they want to get the other shit too.
I think she mad because, well, Gary Owens, his wife, I think she would probably be mad because, like, this nigga waited till all the kids was grown to do this. Like, I ain't getting no child support.
Might get some spousal support.
Kate, their divorce wasn't in Cali. It was in Ohio. They don't get, so he purposely, that's why he was on the run trying not to get served, because he knew if they served him in Cali, then everything applies. That's what support should do. But if he gets served, then
okay. Shout out to Gary Owens.
Owen, ain't no S.
Oh, my
it's
God.
just niggas. Kroger's, yeah, Walmart's,
cereals.
It's just black folks. You gotta add an S to it.
All right,
we not the only ones, because you know how they got Mr. Sticker. Hispanic, they got a little spot called Mr. S Sticker. They put that E on it. Mr. S Sticker.
It's no good. All right. So, your boy from the Turkey Leg Hut.
Say, man.
He got caught out here.
He didn't get caught, though.
What you mean?
You can't say caught, because
he was out in public.
But he announced a few weeks ago that they were separating.
Yeah, but she filed for divorce, and he was trying to reconcile.
Right. But you filed for divorce. This is just like the 2-week thing from last week.
Which we need to discuss too.
Cause I'm just saying, you still filed for divorce, and he was at the game. There was a chick that just so happened to be sitting next to him. Don't nobody know if she was with him. You gotta understand the booth where they were sitting at. It was all the rappers and shit. So it could have been somebody publicist. It could have been anything. But because of the situation, niggas go. I'm not taking up, not saying the man wasn't doing nothing wrong. I'm just saying you gotta know the content.
Okay.
Like nobody really knows what was really going on. It's just what it looks like to social media. Like, damn, this nigga already out. She just filed for divorce. But then at the same time, you're like, well, shit, yeah, she filed for divorce. He wanted to work it out. He was saying he was trying to work it out, and he was keeping his personal business personal. And she went public and filed for divorce. So it's at this point, okay, I guess he probably thinking, shit, well, shit, it's over. If he was there with the women, not giving him an excuse, but if you filing for divorce, that means you won't be with me no more, right?
Right.
So,
So Jamie said, but nobody know if she was actually with him. But
that's what I'm saying. It's just what it looked like in the public eye, social media. The social media court is way worse than what they gonna do in them offices downtown. So,
I don't know. Sometimes that social media court be on point. Be on point though, because they get down there to the courthouse and they let you go on, they slap you on the wrist and shit,
Don't nobody know what really happened but them and God.
Okay.
So for that type of situation like that, hey man, I hope y'all can work it out. And that's about the way. I don't know what that man did. I don't know what she did. You never really know.
I think he admitted to it because in the post, he posted something and he was basically like he hadn't been the best version of himself and all.
Okay. That can mean a bunch of things.
Nah, bro.
That can mean shit. I got a drinking problem. I just start getting fucked up partying all the time now just because, we getting a little more than what we were seeing before. Or, they have become somewhat celebrities in the Houston area. Sometimes, that celebrity is hard for some people, for both sides. It's hard for the man, hard for the woman. Like, sometimes it's hard for the woman to see, even if they had situations before what was going on now, to where he may have got caught up some years back, you know what I'm saying? And now that you got this celebrity among you, now, of course, at this point, you're going to have a bunch of women that's going to try to talk to him just because he's a notable person in Houston. So, it could be anything, man. I'm just saying.
Well, I guess my question would be, what did she do before they got together?
To her?
Yeah.
I have no idea. I think I heard her interview. She wasn't no stay-at-home type. She's a hustler.
Okay.
I can't remember exactly what she said she did, but I know she was on it just as much as him.
Okay. Well, hey, we good. So, the one thing that I will say is that I can appreciate whatever they going through to be able to be resolved, because everybody hates to see when shit like that drags out. You know what I mean?
I know it's gonna be a bunch of mad niggas if they get rid of the old turkey leg hood, but I think business is gonna be business. Don't fuck up the money on account of you being angry at the person.
And what I was saying last week is they can still do business, like the people that be flipping them houses, the little white chick and I think he might be Jewish.
Oh yeah. The husband was like the contractor or whatever, and then they got a divorce. But wasn't she messing with? I think she was cheating, wasn't it?
I don't know who cheated on who, but they got their business going. So
hey, kids still gotta eat, man. I mean, shit.
My point exactly. So they made the best decision for the family, and that's all you really can do at the end of the day. So it was something else I wanted to, it was a segue point. I can't really remember because I hate to just go off into this whole Keisha Chavez, Yasmin Pendavis kiss, AKA Joe Smith, soon to be ex-wife.
She making a name for herself. If you didn't know who she was, you gonna know now.
But see, okay, so this is the part that I needed to clear up.
I'm sure that OnlyFans going up right now.
The price did go up because yesterday's
price go up, but niggas now it's so big to where how many niggas gonna take that? I'm gonna pay for a month to see what she really was doing. It's gonna be at least as many people saw it. I say she probably got a good 10,000 new followers on there.
For sure.
And I don't know if her shit $6, $7.99 or whatever it is, but
She did that classic flip, bro. I think the shit was like $6.99 and $7.99 or some shit like that. What's up?
You see the video with the dude?
I'm finna segue into that. I'm finna segue into that. So
I'm talking about him today.
hold on, so we get there. So she went on tour, you know, the massage Cameron on there.
Crazy.
She told it all on Tasha K.
Crazy.
Which we got to check that interview out. I'm checking that out on the way home. She got on Tasha K, talk about how she fucked Kid and Play.
Fuck too.
And Tupac.
Yeah, I remember. You give Jada a run for money, brother.
And she said, Kids, if you reverse his name, was like a kid's.
Oh.
Yeah. She said Plaything was a little bit more playful. Yeah. She told, like, in that little clip that I was like, man. Yeah.
She should have wrote a book.
And then she told
Tasha K ain't gonna learn though, boy.
Hey, look,
He ain't gonna learn.
when you are getting advice from very smart financial people, you gonna take the risk. Because all you need to do is keep getting the subscribers, the views, and everything. You still getting your YouTube checks. And let's say you put the stuff in a trust. You can't touch the trust. They can't come after. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of different ways to do.
I mean, yeah, but these days and times, motherfucker come after you want to do some physical harm to you.
Yeah.
Because you, in certain situations, you fucking people character up. Like, you saying shit that shouldn't be said, and these people, kids may have to see it. Or you allowed people to say stuff that, like, you wouldn't want nobody saying that shit about you, whether that's your truth or not. That ain't nobody fucking business.
I don't, and with this particular, with Keisha, she don't care.
But you don't know how Joe feel, though.
Yeah, and Joe actually might put a gag. I don't know why I said gag or the goddamn, because
wrong words. Not talking about her.
Because you know, on her OnlyFans, that's what she doing now. And but yeah, I think her price went from like $6.99, $7.99 to like $15 now.
Double up on.
Like she doubled up on yesterday's price. Ain't today's price
at all.
So, and then she told the story how she met Joe. It was at it was 2012 when he retired. She met him at the BET Awards, and I'm like, how in the fuck was you at the BET? You was but look, hey, ain't my bit like.
Hey, man, she was a sex worker. They be everywhere. Though.
Exactly. So now, but yeah, so to the other point. That story that
buddy. Okay,
that shit was fuck.
Get to it, hey, first off, that nigga partner a real nigga. That boy partner a real nigga, man.
Check. I shared it in the group, and it was a story where this dude was telling his homeboy, "Hey man, check out this OnlyFans." He's like, "Nah, man, I ain't paying for that shit. Nah, I ain't paying for that." He's like, "Nah, bro, look, go ahead, check it out." "Nah, bro, I ain't paying for that." "Look, I'll pay for it. Here you go. Send the link." And he say, "All right." So he checked it out. He found out that it was this girl on OnlyFans, and she was giving it up for $7.99. So he goes, he a cold one for this. So he go to the crib, she in the kitchen, you know what I'm saying? And he walk up behind her. "He could be mine for $7.99.
$6.99.
$6.99.
All this can be yours.
All this can be yours for $6.99. Bro, that's a cold motherfucker right there.
Say, man.
You mean, and again, it's the same situation. Women out there getting these OnlyFans and not telling the dude that they with, that they got one. And then, the price so low, it's like...
You showing the whole tooth, from the rooter to the tooth, $7. And you ain't making the whole $7. You better off going to business that. At least you go get 40 for 15 minutes.
Damn. Sometimes you put it in there.
Just saying, like, man, I guess it's my fault because in my mind, when I say women, I mean women, not these little hoes and all these city girls. I'm talking about women. I kind of hold them to a higher standard, and I just feel like they should value their body a little more than what they be doing. Not, hey, you can do whatever it is you want, but I'm just saying, yeah, niggas gonna look and all of that, but at the same time, it's like, not too many niggas gonna want a woman that not be serious with a woman that you know everybody else has that type of easy access to.
Thank you.
Because even the most secure man gonna be like, man, it's just the fact that everybody's seeing what's supposed to be mine. So how I'm gonna marry you a nigga that paid and seen you for the $6.99 for the last 10 years? Oh man, it wouldn't work in my household, is all I'm saying. So whatever, man.
Nothing. So we talking about hoes. We gotta talk about hoe ass nigga real quick, right? So Robert Horry, I love Big Shot Bob, bro, but Big Shot Bob is a hoe ass nigga for real.
Why you say that, man?
So allegedly, so we already knew the real reason why he got traded away from Houston was because
he left strip club too much, man.
Nah, that boy was fucking Calvin Murphy's daughter, bro, and got her pregnant.
How old was she?
I don't know. I think she might have been of age.
She was of age?
Yeah.
So Calvin was mad.
But Jamie talking about oh, never mind. Okay, anyway. So Jamie had just shot me a text. But no, so we all know that he, was fucking Calvin Murphy's daughter and got traded away because he ain't want to do right. But then he went and played with the Lakers, left the Lakers, had some more kids or whatever, left the Lakers, went to San Antonio, and allegedly had some more kids. It wasn't, but it was by who though? So I watched the story today. Tim Duncan was married to this woman. And she was worried about him being unfaithful to her once he made it to the league. He came back to school and got her and everything. Whoop de whoop, they be together, they get married. And he felt like she was cheating on him. That's why they got divorced. Rumor has it that the two kids that she had was Robert Horry kids, not Tim Duncan's kids. I said, oh, damn.
You call him a hoe. That's a shoot the hoe.
I said, hoe ass nigga. That's your teammate, bro.
Yeah, but as you can see, just like Marshawn Lynch and Russell Wilson, you seen his interview with Shannon Sharp where he was saying, like, that nigga was the quarterback. He wasn't nobody's partner. He was the quarterback. And sometimes some niggas is like that. Not to say, I mean, you shouldn't be fucking with another nigga wife anyway. But it's like, to me, you want to be mad at that nigga, but at the same time, like, that nigga ain't force her to give him the ass. Like, he can't do nothing unless she let him. So, you gotta be more mad at your woman. Because if anything, she's supposed to be more loyal to you than this nigga is, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean...
Well, I'm mad. I mean...
He just, man, you want to be Bobby Womack. Shit. You know, that was his nigga thing.
And I look at that Jason Richardson, Steve Nash situation.
Oh.
It's the same thing, bro. It's like, damn, even as a teammate, as a professional, people still can't manage to do the right shit.
The crazy thing about that is you got the man that got the bag. When you finna go get the nigga right next to him, they got the same thing. He got maybe a little more, but you ain't. Then you end up losing in the situation because the other nigga not finna want you either. Because he already know what you're capable of. How many times did that happen? I ain't heard of none of them. All them stories you hear about the NBA players and one of their teammates knocking down their wife or girlfriend or something like that. None of them niggas end up with them.
Right.
Right. You didn't ruin your life over some dick.
All over.
And now this nigga about to retire, and that retirement salary ain't the same as the active player.
So what I found out is that they don't have a retirement. Like they have benefits, like health benefits or whatever, but ain't no checks, bro. And so
I thought it was like NFL. I know for a few years they get checked.
Nah, that's why you got so many basketball players committing that healthcare fraud shit.
Oh, well, shit, yeah, makes sense.
Glenn Davis, Big Baby. Terrence Williams was the ringleader, and I used to love Terrence Williams, dog. That nigga had amazing hops. I'm talking about dude could jump out the gym.
Who was that they got from the NFL? Was it from the NFL? Because a couple of them niggas went to jail. Same for that same issue.
They all in the NBA. These niggas going to jail.
Some of them.
Terrence went to jail, being named the ringleader. Tony Allen had to pay a fine, and I think he did get some jail time.
Clinton Portis. That's what I was thinking about. And he gave the money back because he didn't understand that it was a scam. He was like, nigga told him, call Whoop Whoop and he gonna get you this. So call him one time, get the money, no big deal. Start hearing, oh, it's some problems. Y'all can have the money back. They still gave him 6 months. And the nigga that was really responsible didn't get no time.
Damn.
Yeah.
Now that's a cold lick. So, yeah, man, it's that shit crazy with that. And then we gotta stand on business tonight. We gotta stand on business. No, so T.I. and his son got into it. You know, don't play with me. Don't play with I stand on business. Stand on business.
That little nigga there, he remind me, he just a little badass little kid. Like, he's a badass little kid. Remind me of my little brother when he was growing up. Just a badass little, bro, you know, I can't say, I know for a fact, my little brother wouldn't talk to my daddy like that.
Nah.
He'd be too scared to do that shit. All that gangster shit gonna go out the window.
Right.
You ain't gonna take disrespect that far. Like, all that hollering, screaming on live talking to you, nigga, you crazy. When he got back on that bitch, he would have been missing teeth and both eyes would have been purple. This nigga grown. You 18, 19, whatever you is, I'm finna put these hands on your ass real quick. Since you really think you that nigga, and you think, let me give your ass something to think about. Maybe you gonna wake up after I knock your ass out and you gonna figure out you ain't the man you thought you was. You ain't the man, you still a boy. Sit your ass down and stay in the child's place.
Right. And I really, like, he can't say that he had a hard life, bro. You can't. Like, you may have had a hard life until a certain point, but...
No. The older ones, yeah. Him? No. By the time he came around, Tip already had that bread. He 18, 19 years old. Tip been out since, what, 2000? He been having the money.
Yeah.
He was in the streets before that. So, nigga, you ain't really just had no hard life like that. And besides that, Tiny always had the bag. So, nigga, that's just the nigga that I don't want to be in my parents' shadow, and I don't want everybody knowing me just to be their son. But what else do you do?
And he doing music, but he's like...
Nah, the other two boys doing music.
Well, the oldest one, he played guitar.
He a producer.
And he
rap and shit too.
That's Damani.
Damani rap, but no, what's the name? Writes and raps too, but he makes his money producing. All right. So he got the opportunity. Like, you want to be a rapper, go be a rapper. But why you got to do all these antics like you want to be the young Boosie or something?
He be trying to be so hard, and it's like, bro.
God bless that young man. That ignorant shit. I guess a child gonna think like a child, but then at some point you come to realize like, nigga, that hood shit ain't all what it's cracked up to be, my nigga. To be paranoid of your safety all day, every day, and nigga, you really got hopes, nigga, like, nigga, there ain't no way to live. Like, man, I was in them streets. I was not sleeping well. I wasn't sleeping well. Not knowing whether somebody gonna jack you or the law's gonna come in at any time. That shit ain't no way to live. I don't care what nobody say. Yeah, spending that money and having a little street fame is fun, but bruh, you don't sleep well at night.
I was in the streets for a brief period. The streets was not for me. I can get out there, but it wasn't. It just you right, because look at one particular like misstep, like I would not be where I am right now. So I'm like,
I had a close call that still cost me money and time. That was enough. I'm cool. Because I didn't want to be in there lying to the Lord. Get me out of this one, I swear I ain't.
And did you?
Man, be honest, for a good while, like 2-3 years, I ain't want to touch nothing that was no type of street, nothing. Then I activated for a quick second just to make a move, and then that was it. Because even then, nigga, boy, sweating everywhere. Nah, man, ain't no life to live, man. That quick money, bro, it's fun to get. But, man, when you realize the chances you taking on your freedom, just freedom alone, nigga. Some niggas can't handle jail. We talk about prison. Nah, bro. My attitude, I'm mad at everybody. I'll probably be mad at everybody just because I'm there.
Okay.
So.
All right. So I got two questions and then we out. So this is, like I said, this is the quick night. I'm gonna have to troubleshoot the rest of this shit and try to figure this out. So my first question is gonna be, you and I talked about this, about people say that there's pee and poop in the dating pool, and I'm like this. It was always, if you think about it from an analogy standpoint, you go to the public pool, it's always somebody that peed in the pool. Somebody pooped in the pool, it was over. Everybody got out.
Sticking straight on your mom.
But what I would say is that it didn't stop people from going to the pool. And that's my whole mindset. I'm like, yes, it's pee and poop in the dating pool, but people are still getting out here, getting in the mix. And that's the same thing that I think about as far as like when we were coming along before we got married, right? It was still bullshit out in the dating pool.
It's not.
So it was still bullshit out there that you had to endure. What has changed though is that you have more of the bullshit out there, it's exponentially more bullshit out there than it used to be. And now you got other shit that you got to worry about that you didn't have to worry about back then.
We talking about 15 years. Social media wasn't even that big. So you got to think about it. The reason why there's more piss and shit in the dating pool is because people have more access now because of social media. So 15 years ago, you wouldn't have been able to meet somebody. It was hard for you to meet a motherfucker from the north side.
Nah, because we had chat line, remember?
I ain't never used that shit. I never used the chat line at all. But I'm just saying, like, even with that, compared to you scrolling down, take your phone and do this, and you didn't see 100 females that's in your city. And 97% of the motherfuckers ain't shit. Everybody want to use everybody for the come up nowadays. But that's what they've been taught to.
And then not only that, I'm gonna tell you something. Since you said that about social media, these new generation people, because I can't say kids, because some of these motherfuckers is grown. They do not believe in posting pictures. They have a whole goddamn account, and they just post shit in the story. The story is only 24 hours. Bitch, you might as well stay your stupid ass on Snapchat. I'm just saying, that's stupid.
See them shining.
We post pictures, like, so the podcast page, we put the reels up. The reels can be shared, people can rewatch. It's actual live, like, content. And so...
Actual live, go ahead.
So... Even when we post memes and shit like that, it's stuff that people can go back, laugh, share, like, and all this other stuff. These people don't share anything except to the story.
They don't want nobody to be able to go back and point out the bullshit that they know that they putting out. You posting these pictures and all that shit is evidence for most niggas. Like the women that be dating a nigga and this is the love of my life, and you see 40 posts with that nigga, they break up, you don't see it no more. This she working out. They don't want you to remember that shit, cause you know a nigga be quick to go, hold up, what you just with such and such?
Big shit.
So, man, I'm just saying, bro.
What's up, EO?
They got easy access at this point, but they run into a bunch of bullshit from what I can see in the people that I'm talking to, they're saying. The stories I be hearing, I be like, damn, I wouldn't have made it out here, man. I wouldn't have made it. Either I wouldn't have made it or I would have been one of the biggest toxic bastards in the world, man. Because at this point, they make it so easy for these niggas to do the shit and these women to do the shit that they doing, man. So you can't be mad at nobody but yourself. Y'all putting the bullshit out there that y'all acting like y'all like it. Then when you get it, you flooding money phones and all of that shit. Then when she come up to you, she wants you to spend $400-$500 on the first date. Now you trying to figure out why she want the money.
Okay, bet. So look. So I was watching Charleston White, right? And this nigga got it down to a T. I
don't like that nigga, but he be making some points sometimes, bro.
So he said, modern day dating is now prostitution.
Yeah. Because at the end of the day, niggas was just waiting. Some of these niggas gonna pay out just to get what they want. And now you mad because this nigga ghosted you. But he like, man, trying to spend $2,000 on you. You wouldn't have got that from nobody else. It's just the way people going about things. Then you got the niggas that's he gonna finesse you. He took you to that restaurant you want to go to. All that was cool. Pay with somebody else's credit card note. Now both of y'all won't take. Who the scammer, you or something? I'm just saying, man, like, bro, it's tough out here, man. Tough.
We did have niggas that was scamming when we was coming up, though.
No, these boys don't know.
You right, but
it was scamming that I see him was niggas coming with them fake hunters. I had, man, niggas was making them hunters right behind your job, but then I was picking them up right over there.
So I got it was a nigga that, I don't know if you knew him, but I'm gonna tell you this. So I found out he was knocking off the chick that I used to date or whatever, right? And I'm like, she got a type. I just happened to be that type because the nigga that she was messing with was that, but he was a scammer nigga, right? So this was around that time that this is what changed the whole shit with the banks when nigga tell you go.
Niggas was falling for that shit, bro.
Niggas was depositing.
Send me your bank account information, bro. You take out that phone, bring me 25, keep 15. Wait. That's like making decisions in desperate times. See what I'm saying?
Oh, that was the shit that we had going on. And like I said, it was niggas scamming at that point.
It wasn't on the level it is now, bro.
Okay.
It's not, dog. Cause I know I done seen some young niggas that's like really, what you want? 50% off anything you want. You saw little spurts of that here and there coming up. Now you can make a call and nigga be like, oh yeah, my partner be buying that shit. Like, nigga asked me 2 days. What's today? So that was Saturday. Hey man, I get you a lip kit for your truck. I was like, man, I ain't finna pay no $2,000 for that kit. Got you for the 750, big bro. Now I sat there and thought about it. I was like, 750 for this for the rough country? Let's say 750. I don't even ask no more questions. Then you got niggas knocking out FedEx trucks and Amazon trucks. Man, you see how they did that Amazon truck? That boy was just trying to deliver a package. The whole hood raided this boy truck.
And then found out that it was Louis Vuitton and all that shit on there, bro. All them niggas came up.
Some of them niggas stupid. They just gonna wear it.
So, but again, in the dating pool now, I still don't feel like it's just more of it now. It's always
That's
been
what make
there.
it worse though.
But to say that it wasn't peeing and pooping and
It's
then
always gonna. I mean, cause there's no perfect humans here, so it's always gonna be bullshit going on. The problem is
my point.
Yeah, I got you on that, but the problem is, I think it's more bullshit people than it was back then. I think it was easier to find someone that was genuine back then than it is now. Because them representatives now are cold. Motherfuckers didn't have choices back then to show you, look, this is me, this is what I got. Because first thing where you stay, we come through. These motherfuckers be online at their partner house every week, posted like, that's their spot. Then you go to the shotgun house in 4-4 and you trying to figure out, wait, what's going on? I can touch the back door from the front. I'm just saying.
So this the one right here. All right, so I was just on somebody's post before we went on, and she was like, boys be so quick to invite women to their house. Don't know. These women will rob you too. So I said, and boys be ready too. Always strapped. Hashtag always strapped. It was a video. It was a video where this chick tried to set the dude up. She went to the dude crib and everything or whatever, and she was supposed to go in and leave the door unlocked. And then they was gonna come in, and it was two dudes that came in behind her, like probably about 15 minutes later or whatever. They came in. Next thing you know, you see the video of them running out. That boy, like niggas don't like. We don't. Ain't nobody just inviting you to the crib no more, because people done seen how Mo3 got. So ain't nobody coming dolo. I'm coming in strapped, condoms and guns. That's all I'm saying. So we always strapped when I'm in the tub. When I'm in we ain't playing. Like, so if you think you got a square dude, you go, yeah, we gonna set him up. It's all nice and it's all sweet. All right. You can catch that shit too, sweetheart.
Set me up trying to take my life.
So that's all I'm gonna say, bro. Hey, that's all I'm saying. Condoms and guns. Shootout. Either way it go. So.
Oh man, let's shoot that.
All right, so we gonna. It was one other thing that I wanted to say, and it was more or less like this. So I know a lot of people, and I appreciate everybody that's still rocking with us at this time. A lot of people don't truly understand what it means to have a partner or to be married, right? And they like to push the bullshit that they feel is the ideal, or what they feel like they should look like their shit. And sometimes them people don't even be married and be pushing shit on people. or their marriage failed. Or they're not even in a committed relationship and want to tell people how to navigate through certain things. And it's like, you have to have a level of discernment. You have to have a level of clarity and understanding when you are listening to some of these people, because some of these people do not mean you any goddamn good. Misery loves company. So when me and Ray Bud get up here talking about our significant others, and we, you know, we may say a little bit here and there and this and the third, but do realize this: we could be saying a whole lot more. But out of respect for our partners, we ain't gonna do all that. Now and I'm the wild card, cause I'm a funny dude, and I'll say some stuff. Ray Bud ain't gonna, you know, he gonna be like, all right now, hey.
I be trying to warn you, hey, hold on.
But at the end of the day,
but like I just told him earlier,
what's up?
If your wife cool, fuck anybody else got to say about it don't really matter.
And that's all.
The thing is, though, let it go know who you are.
And that's my point. These other people, they don't really know you. This is giving them a good insight to who you are if they sit down and watch the whole fucking thing. You can't sit here for 2 minutes and figure out, oh, this what the type of shit.
No, that's not what it is.
Exactly. Because if you didn't watch everything from A to Z, you're going to miss some things in between, and you're going to be trying to generalize or misquote a nigga. Now, quote me correctly. Quote Ray Bud correctly. He said it, and we standing on business. Okay? So,
and look, you send me a message. You need some understanding.
Nah, don't message me, because I ain't going to have no understanding for you.
You need me to give you some understanding. I ain't going to bullshit with you. I'm going to shoot straight from the hill.
But what I will say is, this is what I'm going to say. A lot of people will turn around and watch our reels after we done said some real shit and want to get to typing whole paragraphs and novels in the comments, and I'm like, bro, we tell y'all when we come on. We tell you how to find us.
You had all that time to write that story on a reel. Watch the show.
Call in.
Talk to me about it.
Talk to me. That's what we here for. Because if you could take all that time to type that out, but you know what I figured it out though? A lot of people can't come up with it off the cuff. They have an issue with being able to talk because, you know, they probably done typed it out, then proofread it, said it. I need to say it like this.
Or I pay attention to that when people text me. If the first letter not capitalized, I know they went. Then they deleted it and then wrote it back out again. Whatever you text, that first letter, no matter what, is going to be capitalized.
Absolutely.
So if I see that first letter, lowercase, oh, you thought about something, you came back correct, huh? Okay, that's cool.
Well, I mean, hey, I don't give a fuck anyway, either way it go. But it's just funny to us. But when you want the smoke, we damn sure give it to you. So we got a guest next week. She finally gonna make it. I hope she don't catch cold feet, because she caught cold feet on us a couple times. My homegirl Nina's supposed to be on there next week. So
it's a little chilly outside.
It's chilly outside, you know.
Hey, don't y'all be putting on these goddamn leggings and Ugg boots, man. Shit.
It's a leggings and Ugg boot season and pumpkin spice.
Ladies' night, shorts and heels. That one used to be on the commercial 97.9 every Thursday. I remember it.
Damn. Now you telling our age, because we don't nobody go to Metropolis no more.
It's still open.
I think it might be. Mm-hmm. You know, we don't get out like that no more.
I damn sure don't. Y'all move more than me. I just go to work, go home. Mm-hmm.
The social events I be having to be at, and I be putting on for the pod.
I be happy to be there.
I be trying to put on for the pod, bro.
Boy, night. Oh man, shit, tired. I got out this weekend from my partner. Happy belated birthday. Text. Went to his birthday dinner, and even then, after all that ripping and running I did Saturday, I was ready to go to sleep. They were trying to go out, and I'm finna go to bed.
in the Metropolis on Thursdays.
What?
She was at Metropolis on Thursday.
Yeah, but just out there with her shoes off.
Man. Anyway, we gonna go ahead and get up out of here.
Then that trying to speak enforcement was gonna walk through.
I told you I went to school with his son, huh?
Nah.
Yeah, just find that out. Anyway, he ain't got no hair now.
Like 50 something.
Yeah.
You grown when we was kids. So.
Yeah. So we gonna wrap it up. Again,
I'll
remember,
wrap it up too.
in life.
That's that sexy red.
Right as I'm trying to leave.
Go ahead,
then
dog.
you gonna say this shit.
No, go ahead.
Now I got to say it. Look, sexy red out here trotting around with a pregnant belly out and shit.
No shoes.
No.
Bruh, I know it's some old people, old Caucasian people, looking at TV and they grandson or somebody looking at their phone, they reach over and look at me like, yeah. Barefoot pregnant, except she ain't in the kitchen. She on the stage in a stripper outfit. That shit crazy. But if you happy, hey, that's your business, man.
And it's women.
All I can do is pray for you.
But this is exactly why I see a lot of women out here, like, and this the last thing, then we do gotta go. Fuck this. A lot of women will get notoriety of fucking twerking. Like, to me, it's like there's no real talent here. It's just you've created a social media presence for perverts and people who
can't get mad at nobody but niggas. Let me tell you something. Think about this from 99 2000 to now. 99 2000 niggas was in the house 1-2 o'clock in the morning waiting for some lines to straighten up, try to see if they can see a nipple or some pubic hair. By the time 2005 come around, oh, now you got the internet. Now you got your mama and everybody else's computer getting viruses and shit. Now these niggas got it in the palm of their fucking hand.
and then got something else in the other palm of their hand.
Just saying, man, so y'all, you make it so easy for these niggas to be perverts. Like, men are going to naturally adore looking at a beautiful woman. But then, you got some niggas that just want to see some motherfucking, oh, she showing it for free?
Time out, Ray Bud. Time out. You said we are naturally going to adore beautiful women. They don't even got to be beautiful.
Well, these niggas sick nowadays.
They like, she got ass and titties and she
Niggas
twerk.
just want to see ass, titties, and twerk. Hey, man, that's your business. It's a whole motherfucking horse right here, but you don't give a damn. When the bitch turn around, it look good to me. You're a sick puppy. And that's why these plastic surgeries making all the money, and these niggas having babies by these goddamn goats.
Broke goats. But no.
And they shouldn't be having babies then, shit.
But now there's a damn challenge, the JID challenge. And these women are putting the phone on the ceiling.
That chick can fill out the tears. My stupid ass, your ass. I'm looking at her, your stupid ass kid. I was too fucking old to be out there trying to do every challenge you see online, man.
And that's my other point.
Let the young people do what the young people do, man. Shit.
Yeah, bro. Like it's just bad. It's to that point where it's bad now, bro. It's like, you created this social media presence, and then you wonder why again certain men treat you a certain way.
What they don't think that's really you. Character or not, niggas believe. No, that's her. She all out there like that. Yeah. She grabbing dicks and sucking them in the throat. That's what women don't be understanding. Some niggas can't control themselves, and in their mind, oh, she fucking everything. I'm next. Some niggas is like, I'm next. Man, social media kind of made it easy for the squares. I can type like a motherfucker. Nigga get in front of you, twitching. Say, man.
Can't even surprise the man because he's still on your body parts on TikTok. Oh
Man.
Oh, he done seen he done seen all your body parts on TikTok. Absolutely. It's a chick that I personally know, and I just be like, there's two chicks I know. One we know. But we know both of them. Anyway, one is that the older woman.
No, don't start that shit. Don't.
But we had that conversation with her about how she projects herself.
Hey, man.
And she didn't want to hear that shit. Then it's a younger chick, and I'm like,
Crazy. I know who you talking about. With straight from get this body done. I'm saying pussy now. It's what? You jumped out of corporate to sit selling ass online? Say, man, ain't no more pride in this motherfucker. Like, dude, nigga done seen everything. These motherfuckers don't give a damn. Hey, man, that's why I literally, bro, you talking about that piss in the dating pool. I'm like, bro, I be feeling sorry for them. I think I feel sorry for niggas and women. Because I'm seeing, when I scroll through my phone, when I actually get a chance to look through Instagram and shit, you seeing a bunch of toxic bullshit. And it's like, these motherfuckers think, oh, we perfect for each other. She like showing ass, I like watching it. We good.
she like showing ass, I like being an ass.
Man, it's tough out here, man. But what people don't realize, y'all creating the bullshit and you don't even know it.
Very much so.
You're creating the bullshit.
Yep.
Y'all, and the other thing is people because now, back then we didn't have access to celebrities and shit, so you didn't really know what they were doing unless it was you in the grocery store, you see it in the magazine, some shit. Now you can get on there and see what they doing every day, and you feel like I can live like that. So you have these unrealistic ass stuff in your head of like what you think life really is. Like I tell my oldest daughter, what you see on social media is not what real life is. I promise you it's not. Because I've been to some of these influencers' houses and it don't be what they be showing you online, I promise you. I mean, some niggas shit is real, but it's a nice group of them that shit fake.
Since you said that, I gotta say this. So it's this one influencer, his name was Joel TV. I met Joel, played ball with him one time, and I chopped it up with him or whatever. I wanted to call him on this shit. I said, bro, I know your shit is staged. He actually got all the cars that he got or whatever, but it was that he used to do them gold digger videos. Them shits was staged, bro. It was chicks that young niggas actually believed the shit was real. And I said,
you can look at some shit and be like, bro, this shit fake. I can look at some shit and be like, this shit fake.
I told a youngster at one time, I say, this is when I was working for CPS, I say, hey man, why are you watching that? You know it's not real, right? Nah. I said, nigga, I done hoop with him, talked him out. That's not real. Bruh, a lot of people.
Because what they see online, this shit ain't real to them.
So, we finna get up out of here. We'll holler at y'all next week. Shout out to Nina. And again, shout out to Cinnamon J for blessing us last week. In life, don't go where you tolerate it, go where you elevate it and celebrate it. C-Mac, Ray Bud, 4 Kings Podcast, ENT. We out.